In most democracies, we have someone whose job is to watch the government. In Australia, that someone is called the Auditor General. They are not elected, they don't make laws, they don't have a party. Their job is simple but incredibly important. Make sure the government isn't misusing public money. The Auditor General checks departments, agencies and ministers, and when something doesn't add up, they investigate. This makes them one of the most important accountability mechanisms in government. But here's the problem. The Auditor General is like a referee who can see the foul but isn't allowed to blow the whistle or stop the game. They can see the danger, they can write down what went wrong, but they can't intervene. When the Auditor General uncovers waste, corruption or systemic failure, they cannot call a press conference, they cannot publish emergency findings, and they cannot enforce change. Why? Because of a law called the Auditor General Act of 1997. This law says the Auditor General must report everything through Parliament, even if the problem involves the people who run Parliament. In other words, the watchdog must hand the evidence to the very people it's watching. There is no power to prosecute, no power to issue fines, and no obligation for the government to act on any findings. The only tool the Auditor General has is the report, which is then tabled in Parliament, usually during a busy legislative week, and often lost in the noise. Sometimes the findings are buried, sometimes they're ignored, sometimes they're acted on. But that's the exception, not the rule. So what does this mean? We have a system designed to appear transparent, while making it incredibly easy to ignore the truth. We have a watchdog, but it can't bark, it can't bite. It can only hope someone is still listening.